Our value proposition project was ignited because we felt shortcoming on our value proposition itself. And this had a lot of conflict internally on a strategic level, on communication towards investors, on communication towards clients, on communication towards groups around us that are very much in it for our purpose and less for our business case. And on the other hand, groups that are with us, stakeholders that are with us, that are in it for the business case and less for our purpose. Doing nothing would have left us in some sort of a vacuum that would have diminished our growth or even held us back from being able to grow at all, give us great difficulty in giving a specific communication line, a strategic line to the outside world, which missing that, we really felt that it was missing it was almost like missing a limb. So doing nothing was just out of the question. We couldn't do nothing. The only problem was we didn't know what and how to do it. And that was a difficult nut to crack for us. And we figured out that we had great difficulty doing that ourselves. And for that, we're really happy to be able to do this session, a month-long session to bite through this bullet. So the result of this was, for us, as said, a new value proposition. And the new value proposition for Share Council holds a whole bunch of things. One is overall strategic decisions are easier made because we know exactly what we're aiming for. Second point is that on our communication and marketing decisions, we have a very well strict and formatted way how and what we communicate. And the thirdly is we know what we're aiming for the customer and for our purpose. So basically for the customer and for the user, which in our case are more or less two different entities. And on that we can base exactly what our next product development is. Which features are we rolling out and why and how? And how quickly are we doing it, in which order? So for us, it brought a lot. Maybe the best thing to say, it brought stability in the team and stability in the company for knowing which way we were going. The other advantages that came from it is that with the whole team, we had to go through this pressure cooker of 3 weeks. And that is actually a sort of a team building exercise, I would almost say. They all need to think about, well, first of all, what is the strategy of the company? What would it be? Where should it come? And that means that they all went through that same thought process as well, which means that at the end of the session, when you have your new value proposition set up, you immediately have a whole team aligned behind it. And that's maybe the last thing I wanted to say about it. We've done these things ourselves in the last 4 years, but none of them have resulted in what we have now, in the straight line that we have now. And I absolutely assign that to the guidance that we get. You need the guidance to be able to step out of your own comfort zone, to step out of your own train of thought, and have someone with an open mind and a lot of comparisons be able to think along with you. That's the value of doing it this way. So would I recommend it? Yes, I would definitely recommend it to you for a bunch of reasons. One is I seldom have seen this value proposition alike going through a pressure cooker, and it works. It works like a sprint, which is a really good thing to do. Secondly, because in this case, you have someone talented on the other side of the table who really can and will think along with you and will guide you through this decision process. And lastly, but maybe the best thing is, it's just really nice to do in this setting. So yeah, I would absolutely recommend this value proposition setting.